Before we dive into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it will help my channel a lot, and I'll appreciate you guys a lot for doing so. Okay, so today we are going to do something fun again, and this is going to be Emerald Vale Part 3 series where I'm going to be interviewing the members. We're going to introduce the 3 members that we're going to talk about, and it's going to be Boltz. She is an amazing creationist in the Starry Corridor because she makes a lot of different posts where she uses items to make animals or even other everyday objects, which I'll show you later. But I love her work because I love seeing like the fishies, the owls, and I'm like, how in the world did you think of that? We're going to dive deeper into how she creates her work, what her favorite pieces are, and etc. later on in this interview. And then next we have Cordelia. So Cordelia is another amazing artist in the Starry Corridor, and she makes a lot of beautiful painting-esque pictures. So for example, this is a post that's inspired by a famous painting or character. She actually nailed it, so we're going to show you how she drew inspiration from the actual painting. Also, this is one of my favorite posts from her. So one of the things she does is actually making a whole picture based on 3 or 4 different types of Starry Corridor entries she makes, and I just thought that this was phenomenal. Like the color palette, the blue, the entire aesthetics of it, like so beautiful. And last but not least, we have Nakano / Akao. Over here, she specializes, I like saying specializes because everybody has their own type of theme, and whenever they have their own concept / theme, it's so neat to see it because if you look at their Starry Corridor, it's literally all that. So she focuses more on the darker themes. So for example, there was this one, but then there's also this one, and it's basically Super Mario, like Peach is on the top, then Mario's over there, and then yeah, this is like a stage, so that's pretty cool. But you're going to see that she's not going to be that present in this video because she was very busy during this time, so we weren't able to communicate as much. But here I just wanted to show you guys a tribute of several Starry Corridor posts she has done in the past that I really liked, and I thought that you guys might like it too. So this one, I thought it was amazing how she was able to create a scene with the boy and the girl, and then it was literally like a Japanese house kind of thing. And then the second one is this the girl who says that I'm not gonna cry for you anymore. And then this one is a very intimate piece where if you could take the time, you could pause the video and read the description. The last one, there's just like a lot of fun stuff she's done, and yeah, it's just great. She makes a lot of different things and she's very versatile in her work. So that's what I just wanted to show you. And to move on, we're gonna kick this off with the biggest accomplishments these little ladies have. And the thing is that although I did have audio recordings, they kind of got corrupted and I wasn't able to actually use them, so you're just going to have to deal with my voice for the time being. I'm really sorry, guys. Let's go. So this is Boltz, and her biggest accomplishment was made a while ago, and it was the seahorse, and it was so pretty, and it was posted on the Love Nikki official group, and as you can see, there's like literally probably over 2,000 likes by now, 2,000, 3,000. Like if you look away from afar, you're just like, that's a seahorse, but when you come closer, you're just like, wait a second, none of this is seahorse related. We have a globe, we have that really cool tail made out of the scripture piece, but yeah, it's so cool and I love it so much. This is just like one of the few things she's made. I've gathered other things she's made in the past. So here is a fish that's being caught, like the fishing line over there. And then there is this little doggo, which is adorable. And then we have this most amazing parrot that I still don't really understand how she made. I'm still baffled by all the detail and intricate work put into this. So this is Boltz's accomplishment so far. And as you can see, these are widely accepted in the Starry Corridor. Next, we have Cordelia, and Cordelia has this one. So this is the post I mentioned earlier, and this depicted Ophelia, and it's so pretty, like the way she's kind of in the water and the way she made the water look so realistic, lots of flowers, the trees, everything about this piece is such a nice aesthetics. And there's more I wanted to show you later. It's regarding her thought process and the picture that inspired her. But yeah, moving on, I think this is the last piece that I have from Nakano, but this is her favorite Starry Corridor entry, and it was the first to hit 200,000 views. I really like this trend, by the way. I made like 5 posts on it because I was just baffled by the fact that you could make the Nikki look headless, and it's actually so hard to make it look headless and realistic without making the background deliberately look like it's chopping off her head. Another accomplishment that found was that if you went to the iPhone Love Nikki page, you can actually see that she's featured on this website. Like, what the heck? That's how cool she is. She's featured on Love Nikki. And this is her. This is Akao, and this is the piece that was featured. I think that it's actually the coolest thing ever, so props to you, girl. Next, what's a funny post you made? And this is from Cordelia, and of course, this is the funniest thing ever because she got inspired by losing because Momo lied to her in the stylist arena, and there she is with every single item on because Momo told her to. And of course, he's a liar because his estimates are always off. So I feel you, girl. I lost like an 890 something win streak because Momo lied. So I resonate with this picture a lot. Okay, so how do you think of an idea? So first we have Boltz, and this is her attempt of making a puppet show, and she basically just goes to the Emerald Vale members asking for advice. So for example, for this one, she asked Miyu, who helped her rework the puppet so that it looked more realistic, and you have to admit it looks really good before, but after it looks even better. It's just like a lot of this work in the details where they kind of mull over a lot, and the fact that they can create such a coherent piece is so neat. And then for Cordelia, here is what I wanted to show you. So this is the piece that depicts Ophelia, and she's a famous character that she just really wanted to make a starry corridor that's inspired by it. So initially she just screwed around a little bit, and then she just kind of just kept working on it, and this was her first attempt. And I'd say that that's an amazing first attempt because honestly, it's so hard to position a lot of these items, especially on a small screen, and you have a limit of how many items you can put on the screen. So isn't this so cool? Like, you can totally see that this picture is inspired from this image. Even though the colors are different, everything else is there. So I love this piece so much. Next, what's your favorite item to use? So for Boltz over here, she really likes to use the exorcism coffin from the Ghost Gathering event because you can use it to make a lot of the animal or structure posts she makes. So it's very diverse, and as you can see here, instead of making an animal this time, she made a cabin. And for Cordelia, this one, she really likes to use the water or the ice from Ode to Glory and the giant book to create waves in the water. So like, dang, that's so cool. I never knew that you could use these items to make water because I'm always looking at these posts and I'm wondering, like, how do you get this water? Where do you get it from? And how does it look so realistic? And you can see that she just finds different types of items and uses it to make her piece, and I think that's great. What is a trend that you created? So for Cordelia, she doesn't know if she started this trend, but as said before, this water from Ode to Glory was actually really cool to use, especially in water pictures. So maybe somebody else started it, but for what she can remember, she just saw that she used it herself first, and it's hard for her to just claim ownership over a trend, which is true because you might not see what somebody else used, but you might have the same idea. And just for the record, like, I feel like she's just being too humble because if you look at her posts over here, she made these type of star quarter posts, and I love them so much. I don't know particularly if she started them, but she definitely did make one of the prettiest one of these kind. But yeah, I really like the thing where there's like a smaller girl at the bottom and like a larger after image at the top where there's like the bigger girl. But anyways, it's just so beautiful, and I just wanted to show you this. And then Boltz, she said that she started the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and I'm wondering if it was just the leg part because I remember like in one of the trends, everybody used these weird legs, and it was so funny because I'm like, what's going on? Sometimes they were bent in a different direction, and I'm like, holy crap, we need an exorcist over here. And she also did Trapped in Paradise. So these are the two examples that went trending on the Starry Corridor. And then last, I just wanted to ask, how long does it take for you guys to make these beautiful pieces? And Cordelia stepped up by saying that it usually takes 20 to 30 minutes depending on how intricate the picture is. But like these ones, so this one is the first one I'm going to show you. This one can take over an hour to align properly, and it's true. Like, the fact that she can align this so beautifully, it just blows my mind. So here is spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and this piece is so breathtaking to me, and just I wanted to show this piece earlier in the favorites section, but I didn't want to spoil any of them, so that's why I kept these in the back. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to show you guys. And then the second one she was talking about how it could take like over an hour to align properly is this one. So you can see that there are 3 images for this one, and it just looks phenomenal. Like, how does this work? I don't understand. Like, these people are creative beyond my imagination, and even my imagination cannot comprehend how imaginative these people are. And for Boltz, she doesn't really specify a time, but it has taken her 2+ hours on certain posts. There are a lot of drafting and redraftings, as you guys can see. This one was one I just thought was amazing. When I saw it on the story corridor, I was like, what the heck? Is that ramen? How? And then I realized like the ramen was her hair, and I don't even know how she made the egg, plus the bowl. And then there's like the chopsticks. I don't even know where that came from, but it's so beautiful. Again, like these people put so much work into their Star Quarter posts. But yeah, I thought that this video would show you more into these people's lives and how much work they put into it, how much time they use for each entry, what type of entries they make, and even like their style. Like just seeing their style is so cool. So it's great to meet these people, and I'm so thankful and humbled to be able to even talk with them and even make friends with them. So yeah, if you can check out their Instagrams, so I'll put them over here. There's Cordelia, Nakano, and Boltz. She doesn't actually post there, so you can find most of her work on Emerald Vale. That would be amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like these type of videos. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you later. Bye!